pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You do have the consent agenda to consider later. Does anybody have anything they want to move or change on the consent agenda? Okay. Moving on to fiscal business. Russell?
Nothing to report. Actually, I do have a couple small things. The tax budget, working on that right now, getting that ready for the first meeting in June, which is a public hearing type thing. So you'll be seeing some advertising for that going out and getting that done, and getting ready for our meeting, special meeting. It's come Tuesday, a week from today, right? Wednesday. Yeah. Thank you. That's it, sir.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Russ? Anything for public comments? Look like it. Moving on to new business under planning and zoning, we have resolution 5224, a resolution determining that the maintenance of the below listed properties specified tracts of land constitutes a vegetation nuisance.
Well, you know, you thought that with the pandemic, people have cut their grass, and most people have. The property owners had some issues, put them through a grass nuisance. Separated from the second one, the second one actually has more of a debris. A tree that's come down that they've cut but not maintained, and grass is growing around there, and neighbors have issues. Plus, we then have the junk and junk vehicles, so we're dealing with from a zoning standpoint. So we have a two-pronged approach for the charter one. That's why we separated things out. Got ahead of myself, but that's it's Tuesday morning.
That's all right. Do you have any questions for Jeff or 5224 or 25? Okay. Thank you very much. Let's vote on resolution 5224. Is there a motion to approve that?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Mears?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Wood?
Yay. And then 5225, is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Mearsfall?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yay. Nothing from the parks, so, about fire district? Police? Okay. Police, John?
Actually, I have a couple things. Just wrapping up our kidnapping case, ambulance fueling case there. Last week, the third main player that pled guilty to a 4 to 6 year sentence, minimum 4, could possibly get 6. So that pretty much rounds that out. And we've got a couple smaller fish in it that prosecutors' office may or may not charge for not reporting the crime. But other than that, that rounds out the big part of that. And this week is our CLIA reaccreditation process. So we'll be taking phone calls in from the public, and I'll be chatting with the CLIA board for 4 years now. We wrap that up, but get recertified, so we're going through that this week, so we're going to be busy.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Chief?
Just congratulations on number 7.
SafeWise does a poll every year. They do 167 cities in Ohio, and we ranked 7th, which I think put us maybe the highest in Warren County. I think the township was in the teens there someplace. Springboro was right behind them. I think we've been in the top 10 there for maybe the last 13 years or so. So, guys and gals did a good job.
Was this exactly the desirable place to live, or is this?
It's a ranking of the cities in the state.
Cincy Burbs does that all-encompassing school safety and all that stuff. That usually comes out in June or July. SafeWise does one every year where it's strictly Ohio. Cincy Magazine is the tri-state, and we've always been in the top 15 on that, usually in the top 10 on that.
The one we had just recently, was that the same magazine?
That one should be coming out here in the next month or two. SafeWise just came out last week. It was hitting Facebook some last week with the ratings on it.
Gives me an opportunity to text my friends at the city and show them that we're in the top 10 there.
They're not, I'm sure you do. Okay, any administration?
Nothing for the agenda today, no.
Okay. Okay. Anything else under new business? Okay, the next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Metersville?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Wood?
Yay. Staff updates?
I do have one recurring theme over the past, actually, frankly, a couple of years, and I've even discussed it with department heads, and they've given me a little bit of history on it, but I continue to get requests for trash collection happening too early in the neighborhoods. Frankly, without any sort of a legislation from the board, there's not a whole lot we can do except for call the trash collector and ask. But several people have asked about a noise ordinance with regard to the trash collection in that limited scope. It's something to talk about if the board feels so fit at a future time, but I just wanted to brief the board that we continue to get that request, by telephone and by email, with some regularity.
What's the hour that they're having difficulty with?
I think it's just, who knows, because some people work second shift, some people work third shift. For third shifters, 2 o'clock in the afternoon is obnoxious, so that's the problem that.
So are they complaining about the noise of the vehicle or the fact that they don't get up early enough to put the trash out?
No, it's the noise. I mean, trash collection is just noisy, and there's just no way around it.
Well, I
you just have to live with it.
Yeah, that's a unfortunate thing I think that we have to live with, quite frankly. Mine does come from anywhere from 6 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock.
Sure.
Well, if I don't get it out there by 6, it doesn't get picked up. It's my fault. It's not their fault, my personal opinion. Anyway,
Mine's always before
you
7.
deal with that how you make that.
I think the complaints I've had a couple people that email me, and my response is usually, well, it's either that or we don't know what day they're gonna pick up, because if we try to restrict them to a certain hour, your trash could be sitting out there for 2-3 days, so.
Sometimes they might come to my house and it takes them 20 minutes to load my stuff.
Right, exactly.
And that's a good.
Yeah, my guy would
help them, but it still might take 20 minutes.
My guy would run past me.
How are you gonna stay on, can't stay on a strict schedule, good no truck.
I live on a state route, busy state route. It's safe for them to do it at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
As Russ alluded to, obviously, we're preparing for a work session next Wednesday at 9 a.m. And just a heads up, for the next trustee meeting, as Russ also alluded to, we've got 2 public hearings. One is for the 2021 tax budget, and the other is for establishing a lighting district. So, just a heads up. That's all I have.
Anybody else have anything? Okay. Hearing nothing, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Metersville?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yay. Check that 2 minutes to see if that goes wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Comment.